Hey Capricorn, EverlongMystic here. So for this series, you get to be the first one. Um, we're gonna do kind of like something that I kind of call bits of you. We we're gonna pull like 8 cards, and I have like a little spread, and it just kind of reveals little tidbits, things you might want to know about. All right. So we're going to look at all kinds of things here. So we're going to look at a struggle, something that you're capable of achieving, something about how you isolate yourself, and something that is lost. Now, underneath that, we're going to go deeper with another deck. So, and then we'll look at what that struggle teaches you, what you tell yourself about what you're capable of, the benefit or the drawback to this isolation, then something found. All right. So what's the struggle here? All right, for the struggle, we have Spirit of Wands, Capricorn. It kind of feels like struggling with too many options here, and it does feel like a spiritual nature. It's like kind of reminds me of like when you first get into spiritual things, and there's so much information out there that you have no idea where to go. It's like, what rabbit hole do I pick, you know? It's like, which one of these is for you? There's so many of them. How do you know which one is for you? It's almost paralyzing. And honestly, like for me, it was just jump in. Just take a step and jump in. It's like you'll know where to go, right? So, what does this struggle teach you? Well, I want to say discernment, but what is this? Huh. Oh, cool. So you have 5 of Pentacles here. So this struggle of figuring out, like finding your way, figuring things out, discernment, what it teaches you is it's like by going through it, it teaches you what is for you and what is not for you, because the 5 of Pentacles can symbolize something not for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you're like just jumping in. So here, what you're capable of achieving. Ooh, 8 of Swords. You know, this kind of feels really out there to me. It feels like, I don't know, I kind of want to say like another dimension or something. I don't know, portholes, wormholes, something like that. I'm not seeing this as like a shelter. I'm seeing it as an access, like like you're able to access something. It just could be some kind of, and it's totally related to nature too. I'm not seeing it as a trap. It's definitely a different, different perspective on something, but It's like you're able to find access point somehow. This is something you are capable of achieving. It's like on the outside you've got maybe others trying to find it, looking the wrong way, like seeking by the wrong means somehow. But you're completely capable of finding this entry point here. So what you tell yourself about your capabilities. Wow, Capricorn, King of Pentacles. You're like, yeah, I could do it. Duh. That's funny. Wow, so you know that. Well, you tell yourself this. And you know what? It kind of makes me think of like affirmations or something where you, if you're not getting positive, you know, not praise, encouragement. If you're not getting encouragement outside of you, you're completely capable of doing it yourself. Right on. Right on, Capricorn. Cool. Okay. So, this here is how you isolate yourself. Something about how you isolate yourself. Oh, you have another 8. You have 8 of Wands. This is you. This is you keeping struggles to yourself. This struggle, it's probably something that you don't advertise to other people, because advertising it would be admitting that you have struggles. It's like you keep it all wrapped up. You see this like little coffin here, you just keep it all wrapped up. All the pains, all the struggles, you keep it to yourself. And so what's the benefit? What's the benefit or the drawback to you keeping all of your struggles to yourself? It's the 7 of Wands. It can make you, so it's kind of like 7 of Wands, that's defensive, right? That's that defensive energy. Like, no, I want to say it kind of blocks other people out. It makes it so that people don't understand. People from the outside, they don't understand your reaction to certain things. Because all of these tendrils here they're all wrapped up inside you here. Accumulating. So I want to say that this form of isolation does have a major drawback, because it makes it to where people can't fully relate to you. I think that's something that you're actually wishing for. Because here, it's like it's something you struggle with, is it's like trying to resonate with something. You know what I mean? It's like all of this stuff, and it's like, and you realize that resonating with everything doesn't work. You can't do all of it, Capricorn. You're certainly freaking capable, and you know it. But it's somehow you don't want people to know about your struggles, your problems, your shortcomings, or perceived shortcomings. Alright, so let's look at something that is lost. The Lord of Cups. What is this about? Okay, here's the image. The Lord of Cups. It's weird. It almost feels like a forgotten superhero. I mean, you see that little mask on his On his eyes, it almost looks like a forgotten superhero. It's something that's lost. I don't know. Let me get a little clarifier on this. I mean, have you... I don't want to... I don't want to just spout out what I think. You know what I mean? Because you can think for yourself. It's weird because you're able to find an access point here. You're able to find an access point here, but here, it's like you've lost I don't know, like a portion of the ritual or a portion of the process. Lost a portion of the process. Lord of Cups and then Two of Cups. It's about relating to people. And that's related to this here. So this this drawback from keeping all of your struggles to yourself, all your insecurities, all your what have you, whatever you put inside this whatever you put inside this coffin and wrap up. The drawback continues. It bleeds over into this other section. It's relatability with others. It's almost like if this form of isolation continues, or you know, over and over and over, it's like it continually wraps up and wraps up and wraps up. It's like your connections, it's gonna reel in all these tendrils. Okay, it's gonna reel it all in, and you're gonna lose your connection with other people. All right, so what's something that's found? It's like I want to say there's a threat or a warning about potentially, if you go in a certain direction, to lose connection with people. But what is found? What is found? More cups. Interesting. And this is Six of Cups. this is the mending. This is mending because this can go in the past. You know what I mean? This is mending past relationships. And you know, it's like I kind of want to emphasize that it's not a blanket mending. You know what I mean? It's not like, all right, it's not like part of a freaking 12-step program or some shit. You know what I mean? Because there's discernment. You've learned that through your struggles. You've learned what's for you and what's not for you. So you know which relationships you can mend, right? Which ones are worth mending and which ones are worth isolating yourself from. Okay, so we're going to get some oracle. We're just going to get an oracle card or two just for some general advice or a message from Spirit. Ah, that was quick. Alright, so oh, look at that. That kind of looks like Two of Cups. Look at that. You have commitment. And look how they're sharing the berries. It's like you're gonna know. Oh, that is so sweet because you've got the two crows here sharing. I mean, you've got two people here sharing, right? Then you have... What was I? Oh, I just lost the thought. Shit. Oh, the discernment, yeah. It's like you know what's for you and what's not for you. You're going to know who to share with, who to commit your time to, who to not. And then we have openness and security. I like it. Openness and security. This is feeling safe so that you don't have to isolate in a way that becomes a drawback. You know what I mean? It's like you're open, it's like being open to that idea. And you know what's really cool is this openness, big ass moon right here. Check it out. It's like you're also gonna find this. Look, you're gonna find your connection with other people. Look at that moon, look at that moon. Check it out. So very cool. All right, Capricorn. I like it. I like it. All right. Capricorn, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for embracing your inner mystic. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.